And we are live! Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Very exciting day today for anyone that was here on second one. Second number one. Fucking, oh man, just a great fucking day today. Today is Friday. It is the weekend. Hello, we got Blue Penguin in the house. First chatter is Blue Penguin. The old first chatter-maroo. I am excited for our stream tomorrow as well. We're going to have our Saturday night fever stream. We're going to be playing, of course, some N64 games now. We'll be doing that now. Added that to the mix. There's still all the marbles and all the giveaways, but there's just a little screen now at the bottom in the corner that's got, like, Legend of Zelda that I'll be playing, or it's got... My glasses are, like, super crooked. My headphones are not... Meh. When's the snapshot? Snapshot's about to happen now. Snapshot is about to happen now. As a matter of fact, yeah, because that's the start of the show, is the old snapshot-a-maroo. All right, and let's go ahead and let's share the screen, shall we? All right, let's go ahead and do our thing right here. Let's do this. Boom. I'll go ahead and get my infinite view out of there for you, though, so that way only I can see it, and then you guys don't have to see it all. Hello, we got Forger, guys. We got Chucky, we got Blue Penguin. All these people are on up in the house. Let's go ahead and get Twitch-a-maroo on up here. And I believe it's just Left Action House, if I am not mistaken. It's written right on the board there. Boo! The best three, says Penguin. There we go. We already got 3 people on in there. Love to see it. Love to see it. People are already ready to go. Hello! We got Funko Freddy the winner on up in here. All right. Now, did I hit find accounts? I believe I just did. Just to be safe, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. All right. I have it preloaded from last time. I made sure we had all 50 templates loaded in here. You got to have one of each. And then if you have a set of it, it will go ahead and register that. I am giving out duplicates because it's just... This is the only time this will exist. Alright, outside of this moment, there will never be another moment where this NFT is made. As a matter of fact, after I confirm that everyone that had all 50 templates has gotten one, because I'm going to go back through and make sure that everyone on the list gets it, you know what I mean? Because it was a... I just want to leave nothing. There should be nothing in here to... So there you are, Blue Penguin. So you're going to be getting yours. I wanted to make sure because you mentioned that you're ready for it. So let's go ahead. Let's go to modify here. Let's go to... This is it. This is the moment. This is the Garden Boosty. The Garden Boosty, the Grand Faded Stadium. I'm just going to do all of them in one go. Let's see here. Let's go and show it off too. We got it right here. It's loaded. It's loaded up. It's ready to go. It's ready to be minted out. It's the Grand Faded Stadium Square. Let's go over it. And I'm so glad that it, like, officially loaded to the chain because it was not, like, even functioning, bro. Which was, like, scary for a moment. But this is, like, when you first load it to the chain, it's very slow in terms of processing. But I'm glad that once it kind of, like, finished uploading to the chain, it kind of pops up, like, instantly now. Because it's only 17 megabytes, all right? It started off as 80. It's technically, like, 16.5. I just rounded up. But, like, it's, like, 16.5 and some change. But anyways, thank you. Thank you indeed. Yes, this is going to be the basis for the backdrop for Grand Faded Stadium. The idea is that if I can let me click on there we go, it does let me click on there. The idea is that I'm going to be adding a little pixel walkway up to here. There will be a little portal that you can walk into right here. There will also be a portal back here where you'll be able, that's where you'll enter, right? So when you click on a portal that says Grand Faded Stadium inside of the metaverse, it will bring you to here. Now to start off with, before we build out the metaverse, the card game is going to likely come before the metaverse is released. So that way, you're going to be able to be at least at this starting screen, if not able to play the game, before we have the walkway and stuff like that going up to this. But this is probably going to be the first thing built, you know what I mean? In terms of the metaverse, is your character appearing here and being able to walk up to the stadium, boom, and then having a little area where you can, like, walk up and check in for your duel and stuff like that. If you ever played the old Pokemon, like, Game Boy games, like when you would have to walk up to, like, the Link section in the Pokemon Center, and you would have to, like, essentially click on that and then have your buddy like ready to go. You're not going to need a buddy ready to go. There's going to be a matchmaking system, so not to worry about that. But it's going to be a similar feel to that, where you kind of have the platform where you go there. If you ever played Maple Story, that's going to be kind of the exact feel that we're going for, side to side. Paper Mario would sort of be a good one, but Paper Mario has a little bit more depth. Paper Mario has, while it's still a 2D thing, it has a 3D surrounding that you can run around. But why do we call it a portal? Can't we call it an entrance? Oh, that's me getting technical. It's going to be an entrance. I'm saying portal because there will be something that physically looks like a portal here. There's going to be an entrance to it and stuff like that. When you get on there, there will be the action hotkey that will tell you, like, do you want to go inside? And then you'll click the button and then probably be like E, something like that. Because I want to have your basic WSAD, standard walk around controls, and then just hit the E button to go on into doors and things like that. I still play and stream those games, says Junkmaster Junkie. I love them. That's kind of why I had the idea for the metaverse to be wrapped into this sort of retro gaming concept with a brand new card game, because that's been a lot of different things, right? Like Fortnite is not the best graphics in the world. They just had a really creative idea and they wanted to implement on that idea, and so they didn't opt for top of the line realistic. You don't look at Fortnite and go, oh my god, that's a real person. But dude, they're bigger than anything. Someone posted a picture of like a meme or something like that, and they had like Goku, Thanos, Rick and Morty, and I can't remember who the other person was, but like 4 of like the largest fictional characters. Oh, Darth Vader. They had Darth Vader, Thanos, Goku, and the other one I mentioned. But they had all 4 of those people on there just like chilling. Hey, and that's like just like but that just goes to show you the level of like fucking weight that we have. Like imagine as a entity trying to buy rights to those 4 characters to put them in one thing, which probably didn't even necessarily buy rights. There's probably some sort of deal worked out since they make so much money off their sales and shit like that. I'm sure both groups got a lot of stuff in there, because usually whenever they have these events, they're promoting a movie, and the Spider-Man release is a movie going on. Now, I'm not sure we're necessarily going to go that far in terms of like having like a movie promote. Now, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Kind of be cool if they had some sort of crazy movie that wanted to promote Faded Monsuta or Toxylvania, and then all of a sudden you got billboards and stuff like that for a movie. You can click on the billboard, take you to the website. That's going to be more like the Concentrate Corner area. I want Concentrate Corner to be basically like a shopping center. There will be like partner projects. There will be projects that we like. There will be different areas where you can there's going to be a portal where you can go to like, it's like a multi metaverse portal. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking now because there's so much shit that I want to do. The rabbit hole goes so far down. Like, there's going to be so much shit that I want to do with this. I want this to be like, I want people to come into Toxylvania and it's like its own little city. It's like its own little thing. So that's like the goal behind that. That's the idea. That's the dream behind that. Let's go ahead and send these though. Let's go and send these. Let's go to next. With the 49 accounts, let's send those NFTs. Alright, all y'all, we're getting your Grand Faded Monsuta. Did we get concession stands too? That would be kind of funny. Well, that's just it, is that Munchie Mountain is specifically known as the place that is going to be for food, right? For edibles and things like that. So that's going to play a part in that. Whereas, and you can live in all of the districts. There will be a residential area for each of the districts. But like Head High Heights, that's mostly known as a residential area, and it's mostly known for having, but like, for example, if you read the lore and things like that, there's mention of a country club where Spiffsmo is. Like, I want to have hangouts for some of the main characters that are in the game, such as the playable Monsuta Card Sharks that you'll be playing as, which is Grungely, Spiffsmo, you got Sleekerella, you got Heavy Honey, you got Eddie Maxim and Benny Bunko. I want all these people to be something. Maybe Card Shark Club Shop. Yeah, basically, like, I want there to be different things that you can spend your THC on, and not not all of them will be NFT based. Some of them will just be game based. It's because when everything's an NFT, it just gets a little like crazy. You're just constantly minting all this new stuff. It just murders the chain. There's so many transactions that you got to complete and things like that. Constantly doing all the approvals and things like that. So it's just want to make sure that there's a lot of stuff that you can get. Like for example, the flats, the hybrid Monsuta, the accessories, all of that stuff is going to be NFTs that you can trade and do stuff with. Like a boost for your own personal account for like a specific thing, which I'm not going to go hardcore into details on that because again, I want to get stuff that's already already mentioned in the white paper before I go too far into other aspects of the game and start promising all of those things. But yeah, definitely want to do it. There is no LT on this one, motherfucking King Kong. It's just perfect. That's what we like to hear. That is what we like to hear. Yeah, this is kind of the point of Toxylvania, Chucky, whether you believe it or not. This is kind of the concept behind Faded Monsuta is that it's a place to take a break from the real world. It's a trading card game. It's meant to be funny. It's meant to make you laugh. That's part of the reason that it's meant to be a place where people can take a break. It's where you can go, you can have yourself a good laugh, you can have a duel, you can look at some goofy weeb monsters. Once flats and things come out, you know, you can invite your friend over to your flat, you guys can have a practice duel. And like the practice duels, I would like for there to be like a voice chat or something like that so that you guys could talk to each other and it be like a literal hangout. You know what I mean? This is kind of the whole point, is I want people, and that's the other thing is that it's so hard to like, we all know how hard it is to meet up in real life these days. And a lot of times just the people that you're friends with don't live in your state or sometimes your country anymore. Because depending on if you're a gamer, if you're any of these other things, a lot of times you got friends from all over the world. So I want Toxylvania to be this, you know, that's the only reason I really want the metaverse portion is so that there's the actual social aspect to the game outside of just, hey, you play this card game. I want people to be, hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. We don't have any of the standard sound alerts and things like that on this channel, but that is okay. Let's go ahead and start a game here today. Let's choose the game here, and we'll go ahead and we will do a coin flipperoo here. Give that a refresheroo. There we are, and we will give. Wait, did that not go to the inventory? What happened there? Inventory. There we go. So now it's in the inventory. Ooh, I want to add these to the wheel and stuff like that. We're going to be doing some wheel spins today. They're still working hard over there at Nefty Gadgets. So these guys are going to be going out. And I actually am saving up some stuff so I can get some more helmets. I do have some more helmets. I'm going to be adding this stuff to the wheel. I won this actually on God Mushi's stream. But I'm probably just going to go ahead and put it up for grabs so other people can have an opportunity at it. And I actually have an extra container trailer. So I'm probably going to pair a container trailer with this, so then that way you have like a full set to work with on the giveaway prize there. And then, of course, we have all this good jazz. And, ooh, I got that one. I do have more than one, I'm pretty sure. How many do I have of these? I have 2, so maybe I'll put that rare one on there. It's so funny. I end up winning stuff from other streams, and so frequently I give that stuff back to the people. This is a new one that I'm learning more about. Before I talk about that too much, I know I have the Wax Ambassador role, so I try not to go a little too crazy. Let's go here. Let's go to Faded Monsuta. Let's see what we're going to give away for this first one. Because I was kind of thinking for this first giveaway, Series 4 promo. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that I might just go straight for this. I might just go straight into a giving out one of these bad boys. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to blend them. For you. So let's go ahead and pull out this guy here. Let's get a blenderoo going. Faded Monsuta. There we go. Blam! Now let's blend that on up. Get a hoity-toity gold membership on up in here. And those just chill there. I'll go into those at another time. I got a lot of stuff that I want to try and get done today. Because we already sent out the airdrop. That's done. I'll be locking that. You said it. I will look at that in just a moment. Let's blend this. Let's get the giveaway going down. Alright, let's see here. Let's do a coin flip for that. Alright, let's see. Oh, not that. Go to my inventory. Packs! There we go. Heads or tails. Let's see what we're going to do for this hoity-toity gold membership. There we go. We'll go ahead and unpack. And I'll go ahead and give this to second place. So that way you have something that's stakeable inside the wax Dow. Something stakeable inside the wax Dow. Alright, there we go. We got that taken care of. We got the tails on there. Let's go ahead and remove that. So that means it's Doom Rollers. Doom Rollers is what we're going with. I'll go with Super Doom Rollers. Blue Penguin, I'll check that out. And I'll make an announcement on whatever I find out after the show. Only thing that I can think of that would happen is if I fucked up and didn't do the, what's it called? The unique users. But I'll check that out and then I'll make an announcement about whatever has occurred with that. Because I did click it quickly. I have so much shit I have to get through on this show, so I was trying to go fast, and I may have clicked on something. But we'll figure it out. Oh, Jesus. Block user. Dear God. Bro. Are you kidding me right now? Block the user. Get him out of here. There we go. What the fuck is that? It's coming in on YouTube. Thank goodness. Alright, so none of you guys saw that. Someone's like posting some sort of sex website on YouTube. I don't even know if anyone's like watching on YouTube. What a weird thing. But still not 49. We'll check it out. Like I said, we shall check it out. Yeah, well, it doesn't make sense that there would be more... It doesn't make sense that there would be more Sui Tsunamis. Or more of the card than Sui Tsunamis. So like I said, I'm going to check that out. That wouldn't even make sense. That sounds like that would be... sounds like someone may have gotten one that... Because like I said, if there were more of those than Sui Tsunamis in existence, then that doesn't make sense. So again, I'm going to check that out after the stream. Just so I already have so much I have to get done on this stream. And then, once I figure out what the fuck has happened, I will go and make an announcement on that. So we will figure that out. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this here. Let's go ahead and copy that. Like I said, Blue Penguin, I'll check it out after the stream. Because we got to keep moving here. Got to get a bunch of stuff done that I wanted to get done today. And I will be checking it out, though. And making an announcement on it. Alrighty. Alright. Farging, I'm going to go ahead and I'll check it out after the stream and I'll make an announcement on it. Alright, there we go. We got Desert Joe. Let's see here. Desert Joe, you're the winner. Again, that's kind of why. Guys, send, like, messages and stuff like that. Because it derails me so hard when I'm, like, reading stuff like this. I do appreciate it, though. It's not like I don't want the information. But just that way, I can see it, like, after the stream, and then I can just address it immediately. Because... Oh, motherfucking King Kong, you are second. You get that Tails card. So, motherfucking King Kong, you get the Tails card, and Desert Joe, you get the hoity-toity gold membership. And I'm going to write that on there so I don't fucking forget. That makes sense. That makes sense. There is the lag. I've noticed that StreamYard has slightly more lag. Not lag, but delay. There's a slight more delay to it. Alright, here we go. We got Desert Joe. We got motherfucking King Kong. And Tails. Tails coin. Alright, let me go ahead and pull one up here. Because I do want to give out some Series 5 misprints as well. I'm going to go ahead and show off which one that we're going to give away first here. Ooh. Let me go ahead and... We're also going to be going over our rares. Boom. Starting on up in here. Now let's go. Let's start off with a common here. Let's start off with one of our commons. Boop. Scoot on over here. Alright, let's see here. Do we want to go Ricky Rhino? Rico runs. I love Rico runs. I want to do Rico runs. So we're going to do Rico runs. I had so much fun making this one. It was a pain in the ass to make, don't get me wrong. It was a pain in the ass to make, but that's kind of the reason that I like it. Is that it was quite a bit of... Because I had to make sure that I flipped everything and had all the different options that they were going to. So this is Rico runs. Rico runs will be going up. And as you can see, they are shaped like the actual candies that you would buy at the store. They are overlaid on top of one another. And as you can see, somehow this entire pile of runts is the actual body of Rico runs. Which that will actually play into his abilities as well. Which, again, you actually don't know the abilities for these unless you watched last week. Last week I accidentally had these up here. They're not up here this time, though. Blah, ha, 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 ha. You won't be able to see a sneaky peeky this time. Last time you guys saw the commons. I had removed everything else, the uncommons and the rares and things like that. But you guys all got a sneak peek at those commons. But that's okay. That's okay. The funny thing is it's on YouTube, so anyone could technically go back to last week's episode and see these guys up there. Or at least most of the abilities. Some of it will be cut off, you know what I mean? Like this will be cut off, this little section right here, the lore about them and whatnot. But nonetheless, you'll still be able to get a pretty good idea of what they're going to do. The abilities are much shorter usually. There's some of them that trail off, but for the most part, you'll be able to know what they do if you go sneaky peeky that. Just because since it is out there, I'm trying to let people know where it is, so that way they can go look at it if they so choose to. If you don't want to, and you're like, I didn't know about this, well, it's because you didn't pay attention. It's because you did not pay attention. But yeah, we're gonna do some Rico runs. Let's go ahead and let's do. Actually, we don't even have enough people to like do first, 10th, 20th, and 30th. Let's do first place. Let's do top 5. Top 5 will get a Rico runs. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit play again. We don't even have 30 people in here. Top 5 will get Rico runs. This is the start to Series 5. Series 5 is beginning. Well, Series 5 is already complete. All the artwork is complete for Series 5 as well as the move lists and stuff like that. That was already done. But that's just because, you know, I need to get my ass started on all the smart contract stuff and get all that shit prepared and start working on that. And, I have a team that we're going to be getting taken care of, trying to figure out this contract shit. It's the first time this is the only company that I've ever run where I've been the boss. I've never had investors, and I've never had people outside of myself. It's always been just solo me doing shit. And that was the advertising company, the social media advertising company, which was dope. I got to work with, you know, some famous people. Got to work with some cool people and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's a little bit different. This is a whole game that's going to be built, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be brought on. Fortunately, I have some awesome friends, and I have someone that's found some good people and things like that. It's all ready to go. But yeah, I'm a newbie to contracts and stuff like that. So I'm learning about contracts, all that good jazz. Like, you didn't even need a lawyer, I found out. That was one of the things that I read. That's not smart, but, like, that was shocking to me, is that you don't even technically need a lawyer. So I'm, like, finding out all this fun stuff. You learn something new every day, is what I like to say. You learn something new every day, and, but I'm not one to wait, so I can't wait. I want to get the wallet, lock-in on the website, as well as an actual inventory page where you can see what you do and don't have. Because this is not the only event that we're going to have. We're going to have multiple events where you can collect all of the cards. So let's go ahead and get ready. We're going to be starting this game here. And let's go and do one Jeopardy before we start the game. And then let's see here. Let's go on over here to Fated. Actually, I already said that we were going to start this, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. We're going to do one Jeopardy here. Ha! Woo! once in a while I get just like a really rough hit. I don't know what I do different. All right, let's find out. Will we be playing Grubfish or will we be playing heads or tails? Heads or tails? So lagged. Jeopardy remix? Yeah, no, it's not a perfect version of Jeopardy. Certainly. I don't play it enough. Oh, Doom Rollers again. Holy shit. All right, Doom Rollers. Doom Rollers, it's time for the Rico Runts. All right. We'll do regular Doom Rollers this time. Regular Doom Rollers. Top 5. Top 5 will be getting a Rico Runs. So all you gotta do is survive to the top 5 and you get yourself a Rico Runs. Which is a common card. We got Ant Killer moving. We got Blue Penguin moving. A lot of people going over to that left side. Now a lot of people going, wow, it's pretty even. Pretty dead even. Oh no, Funko, you're right on the edge. No! Yeah, the middle kills you no matter what. Either side. If you're in the middle, you want to go to either side because it kills you otherwise. I don't know why it even spawns people in the middle. Since if you're spawned on the line, then you get hit on either side. Which just seems kind of crazy. Just seems kind of crazy. Is StreamYard getting... Is StreamYard like extra laggy? do. Oh, that right side's gonna get squished. No, they're not. Left side is. Oh, shit! Just in the nick of time. Boom Shankar and Dathical. Good timing, good timing. You guys got that. That's the crazy thing is some people don't have a delay at all. That or you guys just have really lucky timing. It might be that too. Might just be really lucky timing now that I think about it. Because, yeah, StreamYard, for whatever reason, does delay a teensy bit. At least on my end when I use it. Switch channels? What do you mean by switch channels, Stoned? Like switch over to Sensei Bullrog and then switch back to to Left Action House? I don't think that would... I don't really... and again, I don't really have access to the back end of this Twitch specifically. I have the back end to mine. And the raid... That would be a really long process for something that I'm not sure that would necessarily work. So you have 2 accounts that you raid back and forth from, Stoned? What's your other account? Going AFK for a moment. Heard that. Mendisco, congratulations. You're a winner. Dathical, you're a winner. CMC Ski 123, you're a winner. Boom Shankar 4, you're a winner. And Waxboy 992, you are a winner. So then how do you raid to someone else and then raid back to yourself? Sorry, I'm honestly asking. I'm not trying to be like a jerk or anything. This is an honest question. This is an honest question. This is not a jerk question. I always try to remember that, like, for me personally, this is not for anyone else, like, questions are never... I'm not lagging. It doesn't show any lag on my end, and other people have different variances of delay. And likely if they have a delay because they're on a cell phone or something like that. He means switch to another streamer online. Again, like I'm not like watching a stream or anything like that. What do you mean? Do you mean like the category? Just saying switches over and over again makes no sense. What are you switching? What are you actively switching? What channel are you switching? It doesn't make any sense. I've never switched. I don't know, like, I think of channel and I think of, like, switching a TV or something like that. I'm just not sure. I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to ask me. It was just who had all 50. Motherfucking King Kong. And then it just gets sent to who had all 50. I'm not watching anyone, though. What does that mean? Are you telling other people to do that? Got you. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I am now understanding. I thought when you said when you're streaming that you switch channels, and that didn't make any sense to me. No, mint does not matter on that. It's all going to be the same value. It just kind of auto-generated, and it just sent out the mints based off of whatever it generated. You just found your way here? What? No! No, it's not over. It's not over. So Stone's perspective was trying to help other people in the chat. I misunderstood, and I thought he was telling me to switch channels, which didn't make sense to me. Because he was instructing the other people, which does make sense to me, to switch channels and come back. Because sometimes if you reload the page, that will get rid of the delay that has occurred. Like for me personally, when I use my cell phone, if I'm watching someone and I have a delay on, like, say for a second that it buffers on my phone and then picks up right where it left off. If you don't jump forward in the video and they kind of like are 3 seconds from where they were conversation-wise, then chances are you're now an extra 3 seconds behind. Because it's now still showing you that, but your delay is even further behind. So there we go. That makes sense, Stone perspective. I get that. I thought that you were telling me to switch channels like for Twitch. And I was like, that never done that before. I've never But yes, no, I've reloaded the page. And he is correct. If you go to one stream to another, that will activate the same thing. Hello! How's it going, Leland? How is it going? Alright, I think I have everyone's information for this. Let's move on to the next one. I am glad that we got that taken care of. It's been a strange stream already today. Alright. What the fuck is happening? Let's go ahead and move on to the next giveaway. And let's take a peek. Alright, let's see here. Let's do... Not Pepper Papaya, she already came out. Rubus Ruckus? Maybe. Maybe. We got Tobias Twizzler. I do like Tobias Twizzler. You know what? I think we're doing Tobias Twizzler. Tobias Twizzler is up for grabs. Let's go ahead and find Tobias Twizzler for y'all so I can show you who Tobias Twizzler is. There he is. Look at this. Look at this little blunt here. Little Tobias Twizzler, obviously with a little bit of a red hue to him to pay homage to the Twizzler reference. But of course, a Twizzler is a slang terminology for a joint / blunt. I've made him into a little blunt. We didn't have enough blunts. It's candy theme. Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, there's lots of things that are candy themes. There's lots of different things that will be candy related. Like we got a Rico Runts. We do have a Twizzler in there. Lots of fun stuff to do with that. Lots of fun stuff to do with that. Here we go. And Let's see, who's going to be the next one? We'll do the next one. Talk about the next one in a minute. Alrighty, so we have 33 contestants already. I'm going to go ahead and run through the abilities here for rare. And then once I'm done with that, we'll move right into the giveaway, and then I'll come back, and then I'll do mythics. Alrighty, so we have Waxy Cathy, who heals 3 to a single unit, but regens 2 health. So not only does it heal other units, it can heal its own self, and those turns do not separate either. Series 5, yes, no, we're doing the first misprints from Series 5. We're releasing some of the misprints for the first Series 5. There's still a long ways to go before we do Series 5, like the pack drop and stuff like that, but just thought it'd be fun to release the first couple Monsuta and stuff like that from Series 5. There's 42 of them for Series 5 to bring us up to an even 200. But yeah, releasing a little bit here and there. But yeah, that's where Rico Runs comes from. Which actually, if you guys look at the Series 4 promo pack whitelist NFT, you'll actually see some of these characters inside of there, because that NFT was actually a progress NFT initially before it was turned into the whitelist to show a big GIF of all the different artwork that had been done over the course of June. Which, if you remember, in June we did 92 different Monsuta. That was definitely a crazy. Yes, indeed. It seemed like a very fun number to end on. And that being said, we did 8 for Series 1, 8 Monsuta. We're in that one. And we did 50 for the other 3, and this final one's going to bring us up to that rounded 200, which will be those final 42 Monsuta. Which is actually interesting news for all of you, because that means that there's actually less uncommons in there. So there will be rares, there'll be plenty of rares, mythics, legendary, secret rare, and then it will be... the only thing that really is noticeably less is the uncommons, because there was 4 uncommons inside of Series 1. 4 uncommon Monsuta. There were, however, no common Monsuta inside of Series 4, so there is still a full slew of common Monsuta. And also, wanted to keep those rares, those mythics, and the uncommons and commons around the same amount in total from each pack. There is a slight difference in some of them, but for the most part, it's rating heavy on the common, uncommon area. And then obviously, the rares are the next group that's the largest, and then you get a lot less once you hit the mythics. There's a big drop-off once you hit the mythics, and an even larger one once you hit the, from legendary to secret rare. There's only 4 secret rares. Only 4 secret rares. Oh, my nose is so clogged. Been sick the past 2 days. My kids got sick, and then of course that means that I get sick. And now I've got boogers all up in my nose and stuff. It's super annoying. Alright, let me go ahead. I only did 1 card. So I'm going to go ahead and power through this. I don't even know why I went on such a giant diatribe. I don't think that helped at all towards actual abilities. Alright, Cheddar Dan, Cheddar Curd, draw 1 card, lose 1 HP, can only be used once per turn. That's a pretty nifty ability, considering that he has 4 HP. That being said, he will be targeted heavily. And if you use him super early in the game, he will be out there by himself, because you won't have enough Tetra Cells to put a Monsuta down to protect him. So honestly, almost a better late game card than beginning game card. But basically, if you can get 2 cards drawn out of Cheddar Dan, you've made your worthwhile on Cheddar Dan. You know what I mean? It will take you 2 turns, but you will have gotten your return on that card, in my personal opinion, in terms of how card games work. If you spend 1 card and you get 2 cards from your deck in return, that's a win. But if you put down 1 card and you only get 1 card back, you could technically call that even. But usually you didn't put down that card to get only 1 card in return, so it's still kind of slightly in the negative, in my opinion, when a card like this gets toasted before it can at least pump out 2 cards. Now, if you can get all 4, or you can even add heals to this and just keep drawing with them, holy shit, that'd be incredible. But again, you're going to have protection on there. You're going to have something that can do damage to the other opponent. It will be hard to have lots of Cheddar Curds happening per turn. You know what I mean? Berry Bombastic. That is, of course, going to be Berry Bomber. This Fated Monsuta can attack the rear guard regardless of the front guard position. That's a ranged attack. I don't know why I didn't put ranged attack, but it's a ranged attack. But he has the ability... So this is actually similar to Hatchet Toss. This Monsuta's attack hits its target as well as adjacent units for half damage. So, it does do quite a bit of damage. Now, this card, of course, let's see here. If you go over here, you'll be able to see that it has a decent attack. Come on, you mother effer. Jesus Christ. Alright, there we go. Berry Bomber. So as you can see, it's got a 6 Tetra Cell cost. It's a very costly card because it has a very powerful ability. That being said, and these are rares, keep in mind. These are rares that are going down here right now. Alrighty, and then let's go ahead and move on down to the next one. We got Lana Lemon, Flambe, baby, Inflict Burn 2 on a Monsuta that battles with Lana Lemon. And then we got AoE Heal 8-3 HP. That is going to be Honeysuckle. Of course, no attack, all health, and obviously no armor. We got Brain Freeze, Brainwash, up to 3 Monsuta can be powered up by Candy Cream. Plus 3 attack, plus 3 health. That being said, I do want to have like a downside to that where what they can only attack like the target that Candy Cream attacks or something like that. So there is going to be a downside to it. Hence the Brainwash. Now that being said, we have draw 1 card, lose 3 HP. That's Dolly Dosey Dose. And that is, of course, referring to her, not you. She's losing 3 HP. She has 15 health. So you could draw up to 5 cards with this one. Again, it's got a lot more health, but it does take more health away. Now that being said, it'd be a lot easier to heal this card instead of a Cheetah card. But again, the Tetra Cell cost is going to be greater. Tetra Cell cost, as you can see here, is 7. So if you're laying down a Dolly Dosey Doze and you're not planning on getting 5 cards, you don't have a plan to keep her on the field, you're kind of wasting a turn / wasting your cards there. Not a good use of her. You would have to make sure that you have a way to protect her. Kendall Ketra has been roaming around as long as Screw Shooter has been shooting mutants. Vanilla Ooh. Like I said, a little sick today. But we got Kendall Ketra, been roaming around. Vanilla Monsuta, no ability. We got Doobie Intuition, that's from Scooby Dooby. It's on the case. Even Remus Wolfster has to bow down to the ultimate nose. Thank you. Thank you. I think that was oddly enough a cough. Look at the 5 cards of the opposing Monsuta Card Sharks deck. Reorganize them however you like. Place them back on the top of the deck. All right, let's do this, Grubfish. Let's do this, Grubfish. We got 39 people. Let's go ahead and choose a game. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing. All right, will it be... Which one will it be? Heads! Alrighty. Well, we already saw me get heads, so we know that it's heads. Alrighty! Grubfish Royale, here we go. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Oh my god, that feels so much better. Ugh. 6 streaming is very interesting, I'll tell you that much. Sorry. I still feel like I can shout, I can do all my normal stuff, but there's just that, like, added sickness to it. Just that added poops on there. Poops me goops. It's in writing. It's actually, that's what I'm actually reading off of, is the written down version of it, which I'll be sharing with the group towards the end of the month. Everyone will be able to see it. Antkiller, congratulations, you are a winner. Let's see who our other 4 winners are. Antkiller, I will give you, as a matter of fact, for our last winner as well. Rico Runts. You get the Tails coin, Mendisco. And then for this most recent one, we had Tobias Twizzler. Let's copy that list down. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be like a super... The abilities are vast. There's going to be a lot of them. That being said, if you've ever played anything like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, things like that, some of these abilities may sound... Tree, I just said that I'm not releasing that written version until... I'm releasing it in the Discord, and I'm going to release it at the end of the month. I wanted to go over all of the abilities and talk about them on stream and kind of let everyone know on here before I published that for everyone to be able to just kind of check it out and see it and things like that. But after I'm actually done with this, I'm probably going to be posting it like next week, honestly, because I want to post it before the end of August. Sensei, is that Ant Killer or Anti-Killer? Oh, that is Anti-Killer. There used to be an Ant Killer. I thought Ant Killer was like... No, that's the same guy. Have I read his name wrong this entire time? It's not in there yet. I don't know what part's not getting through here. This exists only on my end. I will be posting it to the Discord 7 days from now. Don't ruin the fantasy. It's Ant Killer. Have I just been... Wow, so close. It's old joke. Anti-Killer. No, that's what I'm saying. Is I can't believe I've been saying it wrong this whole time. The whole time, I've just been super-duper wrong. I've just been... Wow, my mind is blown. I don't know why I've just removed that I from your name every time I've seen it. I've just been like, nope, it's not there. He's an ant killer. This motherfucker's going around finding ant, little mounds and shit like that and just stomping on them like, fuck you, bitches. Makes so much sense. So much more sense now. I mean, it made sense before. Like, before I thought you were just like, you had like some sort of feud going on with ants. But now I know that that is not happening. That would be ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and do heads. Got Ant Killer. That was for Tobias Twizzler. All right, let's move on up to a rare now, which we're doing rares right now. So let's go ahead and check out a rare. Which, hold on. I can help this out, Tree Frog. I can do this. I got you. Here we go. I am going to... Alrighty, here we go. I just did Kendall Ketra, Scooby Dooby, OG Master Slim. So there we go. I can highlight it. So I'm going to highlight it so that way you guys can see specifically which one. Because it just... Is it just because the screen is so gigantic you just have no idea what it reads? Yeah, I'm looking at that. You definitely can't see what I'm doing. Can I make it larger? How about that? Make it super big. Cinema layout. It's not super big. It's not super big. Maybe if I do that. Do I have to change the font and stuff? Maybe I have to change the font. I guess everything's like size 10. Let's see here. I sure shit couldn't read that. I always imagined him with a giant magnifying glass, just like, meh, meh. Alright, let's change this to 12. How does 12 look? Is that a little bit better? You guys still can't read that, more than likely. Let's go to 18. How about that? There we go. Yeah, I'll change this shit back because this is like gigantic. But now you can actually read what the fuck is happening here. Alright! There we go! Yeah! I was gonna say, there's a way. There's a way we can do this. There's a way we can do this. There we go. There we go. Boom. Tree Frog. Can you see that now? That should be better. I can at least read that on the little screen that I'm seeing, like the smaller version. So that should be nice and big, and everyone should be able to see that. So now you can read it as opposed to just me ethereally talking. Because I do want people, that was like the point, so people that could see this, if they want to like take notes on it or whatever. Did I start the next grubfish? I did not. Let's start the next grubfish. Let's start the next grubfish. Let's get the next card that's going to be up for grabs here, which I'm actually going to do that by checking over here. Why is that one smaller? Why are you smaller, little fella? You must grow, Calypso. As a matter of fact, let's do Calypso Crystal. Is this one also small? Why are some of you small? Why are some of you small, friend? There we go. Alrighty, so we got Calypso Crystal. Let's go and do Calypso Crystal. I had fun with that one as well. Now we just gotta find Calypso Crystal. Ha-ha! There's Calypso Crystals. Boom! Alright, Calypso Crystals is gonna be up for grabs here. I am a big fan of these like super gigantic eyeball ones that I started doing later on in the game. This is, again, try to make things different as they went on, doing different little mouths. I always loved like the giant eyeball, like tiny mouth anime characters and things like that, just like little cute creature things. But yeah, so this is Calypso Crystals. I was about to say let's go over what she does. But I remembered, you're not allowed to know that. You're not allowed to know that yet. So we'll be going over Calypso Crystals later, alright? Once we singing crystal. Not quite a singing crystal, but she will have powers that she gives to people. So you do actually get to see here that Calypso Crystal is a healer, alright? She is a healer. She does crumble apart. She does crumble apart, made of crystals and stuff like that. Which that may have another thing to it as well, which I won't go into it, but I want to. OG Master Slim, one of the favorite Monsuta that always, it can lift your other Monsuta spirits and say support. And think of it as a bard, kind of similar to Jimmy Jazz, who heals with his music. This one pumps people up with his music. Attack +3 for all Monsuta on the field. That is regardless of type. So very powerful card, ultimately, when you look at it. But as you can see, he does not have attack. Now, what do you think happens once he goes on the field and he gets +3? He's going to have 3 attack and 5 health. So he's actually going to end up being an okay card. He does have a 4 total cost. That actually may end up going up. At least a 5 total cost. You kidding me? That's what see, this is what I mean. I go through this and I change it, and this has changed a couple times, and I'm probably going to go through it a couple, probably a lot more than that. I'll probably go through it like 8 more times before I release it on the 26th. So I go through all the numbers and shit like that, just constantly be fucking with it. I'm probably going to go through and change those numbers 100, if not 200 times before everything's said and done and they're finalized, just because it's, you know, every time I go through and I read the abilities that I've given to them, either the ability has to change or the cost has to change, because I really realize that a card might be too powerful. Which is part of the reason that I've held off on just publishing it right away, is because I want at least the first rendition to be somewhat close to the final rendition that everyone gets a hold of. That being said, you know, holding off on it forever doesn't make sense, because why is there a 20 there? Get out of there. But holding off on it forever doesn't make sense to me as well, because regardless of how well I think this out, this may all change. You know what I mean? The developer may see some of these abilities and be like, man, this is not like this one ability will take this much more time to do. And so, you know, there could end up being things that have to change on this list. Which is why I tell people, like, you know, be careful about just going and buying everything because this is set in stone. It's not set in stone. That's why I try to emphasize specifically that some of this will change. Some cards that you start off with in beta that are super OP, we will balance those cards. The beta portion before the playable cards come out is the balancing portion of the game. So that is where we're going to find out what's OP, what's not, and then once we balance those cards, we can make sure that they're appropriately buffed, nerfed based off of what's too weak, what's not, what's too powerful, so on and so forth, so that everything can kind of compete well against one another. Obviously, there's going to be stuff that's weaker to other stuff. There's going to be certain types and things like that that are weaker to other types. But that's the point, is there needs to be some sort of balance and counter for everything. All right, I'm going to actually continue on with this, other than the one Monsuta that I've done, which was OG Master Slim. This is going to be Green Dew. Green Dew, obviously part of the Justice Poos and Dews. Torched ability, Justice Search. Pull one Monsuta with Poo or Dew in its name, excluding Green Dew, out of your deck. Into your hand. Alright, there we go. Specifics are always nice. And let's move on to the next one. We got ourselves Singular Heal +5. That's going to be free to Fritter. Singular Heal +5. So she's going to heal one Monsuta for 5 health. Pretty outstanding heal for one Monsuta. There will be Monsuta that have a fuckload of health, though. There will also be Monsuta that have a fuckload of attack power. So that may ultimately, you know, the +5 heal is going to be very good for trying to keep tanks healthy and alive. But it definitely will not stop them from being eliminated, especially with how much removal cards there are. There's a lot of removal. All right, and then next up, we are going to have Backwood Billy, which, for those of you who were here on the weekend when I went over, or rather on Tuesday, I believe, when I went over Blunt Zuka's skill set, that is exactly what Backwood Billy does. Backwood Billy activates Blunt Zuka's moveset, which for those of you who saw Blunt Zuka, where are you? There you are. He's immobilized, cannot attack. That is, again, teamwork makes the dream work, which is when Backwood Billy is on the field, Blunt Zuka may attack. Blunt Zuka's attacks hit the entire guard he attacks. So it's a... You have to lay down 2 cards, but they could do a fuckload of damage, especially if you place them both in the back and put a nice tank in front of them and heal them. You could absolutely decimate people as they... And completely overwhelm them, and they can't even get enough cards out to try and be able to stop you. So it's going to be fucking balls to the walls, y'all. It's going to be fucking, I guess tits and balls. You can have either one. Either one. It's going to be tits and balls to the walls, y'all. So you're going to be just going all out, all right? The point is going to be to boom, 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 keep the pace up, keep board control, and take your opponent out. Losing board control, you may never get it back. That's going to be, board control is going to be so important in this game. It's always important in every trading card game, but it's going to be so important in this game. And you also have to realize that board control can be taken in an instant. All right, there's a lot of cards that will change the entire set of the board. So don't think, just because you have lethal in a turn or two, doesn't mean that you're going to hit it, bro. Like, you could have your whole fucking shit tossed on its head upside down. And that's, again, that's the point of it. Is that there's no set, you know, oh, I've won, I've reached this point, or I've summoned this card, it's all done. Nope! You're going to have to play till the end. You're going to have to keep going until it's done. All right, Pucker Trucker, trucking it. Select one card from your deck in 3 turns, draw that card in addition to your regular draw. Alrighty, then we got Fruity Freddy on up in here. A lot of people overlook Fruity Freddy of the Puncher Posse, which as you can see, that's a whole type of group there. And we have damage +3 to Puncher Flower type Monsuta. That's going to obviously be a huge help. I actually think I want to add health to that as well. And again, these specific ones that only boost a specific set of units have much higher boosting powers and abilities. Why is that? Because they only affect those cards. They affect no other cards. No other cards gets those boosts. Alright? Which is why the ones that universally boost things usually have a little bit lower of a boost. Alright, let's go over to Trippy Dippy here. Which if I go off of this, perfect. I can go over here and still click and highlight. Excellent. So that way you guys can still see these numbers. Because I do want people to be able to see these numbers over here. Although you guys don't need to see. There we go. Apparently that's where we lie. There we go. Do that. And then we'll do that. Boom. Excellent. Alright, where are you, Trippy Dippy? Where are you, my friend? There you are. Joint Healer. Purple stuff. Target 1 unit. All statuses are healed as well as HP. Monsuta is now confused. Now, you might be looking at that and you're like, why in God's name would I want to put that card in my deck? Yeah, it's great that I have a full heal, but now I can't use my Monsuta for a couple turns. Unless you have some of the cards that will go very well with Betty Bunko, who are specifically going to be powered up when confused. Some decks are made just to be straight chaos, and this is one of those ones that contributes to those straight chaos decks. Because that's the thing, is if you have a set plan, and you have these cards that are constantly confusing everything and constantly adding power-ups to the field, and it's just hard to keep track of who's doing what, it's going, and especially when you don't know who's going to be attacked next, are they going to take out the tank next, are they going to take out, or which unit are they going to strike because they're confused, will they hit one of their own units, and then there are some units that even when confused will still be able to hit their units. So it's going to be very interesting. This will be a very fun card for specific people who like the Benny Bunko. People who like playing that specific Monsuta card shark. Which remember, his ability is Bamboozle, which allows him to specifically confuse Monsuta. So on top of the fact that you could be adding boosts to yourself with units like this, with that confusion, you could be using your own ability to confuse the opposing Monsuta card shark's Monsuta, so that literally no one knows where their next attack is going to go. It could be absolute chaos. All right? And some people might argue that that's, you know, how do you know? But that's part of card games. There are some people who, that, you know, it always comes, I always call it the Joey effect. Anyone who ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh? All of his cards are based off of luck, rolls, chance, all right? Which always infuriates people, because if you're lucky, those decks are fantastic for you, because you believe you're going to get the good roll, and somehow you do get the good roll, and you just keep whooping ass with it. And it's just going to be infuriating to someone that's set up their whole deck for nothing but skill, and then they come across the one person that's okay rolling the dice on every card that they lay down. Which, you know, that's the point, is there's going to be a counter for every kind of style of play. You know what I mean? And there's going to be certain cards that are going to affect those cards as well. So nothing is set in stone. My bad. Refuel and Reload, Ace Fighter of Toxylvania. That's going to be Brantley Bomber, paired with the Big Bomber. Refuel and Reload if Brantley Bomber is played. While Big Bomber is on the field, both Brantley Bomber and Big Bomber will be moved to the Unchill Zone outside of the play until the start of your next turn. If there is room for both Monsuta at the start of your turn, both will be planted to the field again, activating Big Bomber's ability once more. So, this is a way to use, specifically, Big Bomber multiple times throughout the course of a duel with just one card. So you could actually technically use Big Bomber's ability 8 times, which again, going to be a very, very potent ability. We'll be going over that in just a moment, but Brantley Bomber is essentially going to be someone that you can lay down to reactivate that card. If someone lays down, thinks that you've used your removal, and they're like, oh, thank goodness they just used their Big Bomber, I'm going to now lay down my next big card, and then boom, you lay down Brantley Bomber, and now they know that they're about to get one of their best cards fucking wrecked again on the next turn. Alright, so we have the Gushigary's ranged attack. This Monsuta does not take damage from the opposing Monsuta when you engage battle, unless the opposing Monsuta is also ranged. And same thing for our friend over here, Paulapita. Both will be doing that. As you can see, they have different costs. They do damage differently. This one's 4-3-3, 4 cost, 3 attack, 3 health. This one is 6 cost, 5 attack, 4 health. And remember, these guys can still be hit very easily by removal abilities. Alright, we have Golden Tiki. Yes, there will be a time limit per round. There's actually... So funny that you just said that. Hold on, where's this? Let's go to the hemp paper. Let's go to how to play, end phase, timer. Faded Monsuta get distracted easily, so being slow isn't in the cards for a Monsuta card shark. You get 2 minutes to complete each turn from beginning to end. Lay your cards down and begin battling as soon as possible, or risk forfeiting part of your turn. Have your strategies prepared. The Grand Faded Monsuta Stadium waits for no one, which 2 minutes may not sound like a lot, but 2 minutes, trust me, will go very quickly. And I also want to incorporate something similar to what Hearthstone does, where if that 2 minute timer goes out, the next timer, unless you start moving, will be much quicker. So that's going to kind of be the idea with that. I like that concept that they have there, because so many people would just walk away from their shit and then you'd be stuck in a duel in Hearthstone. I remember doing that during beta when they didn't have that timer system set up the way that it was, and you would literally just like start dueling and you'd be like, fuck. You'd be there all day waiting for this timer to wear down. And it was the fucking worst. It was so bad, because you knew you were getting a free win, and if you were doing one of the special setups. Yo, Faded, when can we see gameplay? Yeah, that's not going to be coming out until closer to the actual release of the game itself, which at this point is probably going to be October, November is when we'll be releasing some of the first gameplay and showing that off, as well as opening things up. Because it's pretty much going to be like, hey, here it is, and then, ta-da, let's go play it. Yep, because once it's playable, I'm going to want people in it testing it. Like, once I can play it, I want other people to be able to play it so that I can start recording data as soon as possible, because I need that data ASAP. But yeah, nothing has changed since the last time that question's been asked. That's a regular one, and it will continue to be the same. Does cooking skill win over lawn mowing? Yeah, that has nothing to do with what's going on. Comment doesn't even make sense. Is neither of those skills mentioned. Shablam. But here we go. Torch ability, golden opportunity. Draw any one Monsuta of your choice. There we go. With gold from your deck. Oh wait, no, I specifically left that off for a reason, because there's actually going to be some Monsuta that don't have gold in their name that will be choosable with that card. Molly Mimosa, heal full health, 1 turn cooldown. We have Powazong of Vanilla Monsuta, no ability, which means that he's going to have definitely some boosted stats on there. He's going to have 7 attack as well as 6 health, so he'll be fairly durable with a high attack value. We'll be able to do some removal for sure. And we got Hydrazong on the board. Here we go. We got immunity. This Monsuta cannot be sent back to a player's hand/deck or removed by an ability. Battle ability or spoiled high ability only. Brockberry, Sandy, Sky Stroller, Scooter, Shooter are listed in there as people who have battle abilities that could remove it, as well as a spoiled high ability that could remove it. I did not list all the Monsuta that could go in there. Scooter Shooter is actually one of those that has a spoiled high ability that could do that. But that being said, this Monsuta is specifically put here. It has 3 attack. It has 30 health. It is known as Hydrazong. First, you need to lay down 2 solo Zong to get a Trizong. And then once you have 2 Trizongs, you can merge those 2 in order to lay down Hydrazong. As you can see, there's not a Tetracell cost because the only way that you can play it is by merging the Monsuta. It's currently, I have an Ethernet connection, so I can't even necessarily, I would have to like check the speed and stuff like that. All right, here we go. We have a Lethal Bleed, which as you can see, Monsuta loses health each turn until they are toasted. That is going to be from that skate attack that he has. Is that the 2 become 1 thing? Yes, Simon says, that is the 2 become 1 thing. That is exactly what that means. So you'll send your 2 solo Zongs to the toasted pile, and in return, you will be able to lay down a Trizong free of Tetracell cost, which actually could set you up for a pretty large ability/attack for the next one. And we have Blaine Blazer here, Tit for Dat, which draw a card whenever your opponent draws one outside of their draw phase. So how about that? That's a really cool ability in my personal opinion. So for the people who are planning on doing nothing but draw ability decks, you could end up putting a whole lot of cards in your deck that end up benefiting the other person. And here we go. We got Blooby Glooby, heal 5 health. And then we have Carapi Cherry, heal 5 health, -3 health per turn. And there's actually going to be a difference in this card. I'm going to be actually nerfing this one specifically because this is supposed to be targeting only Crumble and Bong type Monsuta, which is why it has a lower cost there. But you can't see that in that portion. But I'll be adding that to this ability here. Alrighty, and then we got the ranged attack, this Monsuta. Again, ranged attack is the same thing. Tiana Tart is a ranged attack Monsuta. What just occurred there? Oh, damn. How did that get deleted? Well, that sucks. Alright, well, somehow that got deleted, but the good news is I know exactly what that ability is, because that's one of my favorite abilities. So Dobby Dick currently, for whatever reason, this area got deleted. But Dobby Dick is going to be able to destroy, his torched ability is that when he's laid on the field, he's going to be able to destroy any Monsuta with less attack than their ability. Which I think I must have cut this out, because I shared this ability, and instead of copying it like I thought I did, I must have fucking cut it. And must have taken it out of there somehow. Because I actually just shared this ability on someone's stream when they won that card. Card draw is always important. Card draw is super duper important, and that's why I wanted to have cards that both stop card draw as well as allow you to draw cards when they do. Can I attack them before they place their cards on the board? No, ranged attack is just specifically so that you don't enter a true battle phase with the person. So normally when you enter a battle phase, both cards will hit each other at the same time, and the health and damage will be afflicted at the same time. So if they have, whoever, if you run out of HP, you get sent to the toasted pile. Both Monsuta could be toasted at the same time and sent to the toasted pile at the same time. So that's very possible. Now, if you have a ranged attack card and the other card does not have ranged attack, then your ranged attack card could do damage to that opposing Monsuta on the field without taking any damage. They do not go into an official battle. They do not, or rather, they don't go to a regular battle where they take damage when they attack. Now, that being said, a ranged Monsuta can be hit by another Monsuta if the other Monsuta is initiating the attack. At least that's how I want it to work inside of the game. That's my envisioning. So the idea is that you would normally put a ranged Monsuta in the rear guard, your own rear guard, and then you would use them to be taken out and doing damage to the tanks and stuff like that without taking any damage, as well as being able to hit other attacker-type Monsutas without taking damage and still being able to keep that card on the field. And again, this will likely get targeted very hardly by removal cards. Any card that goes to do damage directly to a specific unit, those cards will definitely be used to remove ranged units. And that's also said which Monsuta can attack the ranged Monsuta. Other ranged Monsuta. So if another Monsuta has a ranged attack, then they both initiate battle like they normally would. So removal will get rid of a ranged Monsuta as well as another ranged Monsuta. It's probably going to be a good idea to either have lots of removal or to have a ranged Monsuta of your own inside of your deck and build that into your own possible strategy. That being said, probably a lot of people, if they're not planning on strategizing around the ranged attack Monsuta, they'll probably just end up putting removal and stuff like that in there. But that being said, like, for example, there's like one Monsuta ranged Monsuta can attack, and that's a Monsuta with Fly. Monsuta with Fly, same sort of deal. They're able to go over and they're able to hit the rear guard. And not all Fly Monsuta have ranged attacks. One of them, and there's also another ability that I believe we have. No, but we actually went over it twice. It's called Out of Reach, which is unless a Monsuta has Fly, they actually can't even be targeted by those Monsutas. So that's the other kind of crazy thing is you if you have Out of Reach on a card, it can't even be hit by another Monsuta unless it's got Fly. So there's going to be lots of different things, and there's not a bunch of those cards. I am glad that you are back. Hopefully it stops acting funky. I don't know if anyone else is having major issues and stuff like that with the stream. But that's going to specifically be what that is. Why is Sandy Brandy going weird here on me? Okay, so that went ahead and went back to normal. Okay, perfect. Bell Bros Bot. So here we go. We got to split the Ballsy Bells into 3 separate Monsuta. Their health is divided by 3. So that way they're not just like 3 equally powerful units, obviously. So they start off with 9 health, but if you split them into 3, then obviously they each have 3 health. It'll be manual. It'll be a turn-based card game, Dathical. There's no way that this could be like auto done. That would be a very crazy auto system. Like, how would you even? It would be hard for the system to even know what to target or like what to hit. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff is specifically, you gotta choose what you want to target. So it's a turn-based game. It is a turn-based game, which that's the difference. Is one's an auto simulation, and one is a turn-based card game. Celebrating your victory. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Actually, she does heal team back to full health. It's an AoE heal, but the team is now confused. Again, this is actually going back into that Benny Bunko area where again, your Monsuta being confused may actually end up boosting them as opposed to doing damage to them. I'm losing 2 to 3 seconds every time that little spinning wheel hits the screen. I'm probably 12 seconds behind at this point. I'll refresh during Jeopardy songs so I don't miss anything. There you go. That's interesting. I wonder. So if everyone's buffering, I wonder if it is on my end. I know that Fridays seem to. We went over this last time. Fridays are apparently like weird fucking crazy day where they like go through and they like fucking do random shit where they like fix things and do maintenance and stuff and like don't tell you. They're basically just like, yeah, we just fucking did it. Fuck it. Your internet's gonna be fucked for a little bit. So do let me know if a lot of people are having having issues and shit like that, because I will fix that. All right, we're almost done with the rares here. We're almost done. Here you go. Attacks +3 when Queen Zong is on the field. That's for Bish Zong, obviously for a bishop. And then we have Rook Zong, which is going to get health +3 when King Zong is on the field. Yeah, so this is, guys, this is not going to be like, this is not going to be a game for dum-dums. It's not going to be a game for dum-dums. It's going to be fun. Like, it's one of those things where you'll have to play it maybe a few times in order to, like, really kind of start getting the abilities. But the play style should be intuitive. For anyone who's ever played any of the major card games, if you've played Hearthstone before, if you've played Gods Unchained before, if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, Duel Links or the regular version, this should make sense to you as you start to play it. The biggest issue is going to be learning all of the abilities of the cards, which is why we're going to be putting this information up for people to be able to see this information. But there we go. We got the rares out of the way. Let's see. It's 12:15. Let's go ahead and start this. I'll do the Jeopardy song. I saw someone mention the Jeopardy song. I'm going to play the Jeopardy song. I'm going to pound this real quick. Nom nom nom. Alright. Funko Freddy. You're not a dum-dum. You're not a dum-dum. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, that's right. Boom! There we go. There's the old Jeopardy song. There's the old Jeopardy song. Let's go ahead and get it started. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. Well, that's going to be the point, guys, is there's going to be just a casual play option. You don't have to spend THC on the ranked gameplay all the time. There's going to be, specifically because I want people to be able to test decks and things like that and just play the game for fun. So there's going to be an option that doesn't have rewards, that's just to play, and that will be like, hey, I just built a new deck, I have no fucking clue whether it's going to work well or not, so I'm going to go ahead and go over to the casual games, and I'm going to go ahead and play a few times and see how it feels. So yeah, you'll get practice in. It's not like we're just going to be like, hey, go play in a ranked match and go spend your THC on shit without actually doing anything. And again, the reason that we're not going to do rewards is because then you'll just have a bunch of free accounts just trying to fucking play in the casual mode to build up the rewards and send shit out. But I do want people to be able to practice for free. I don't want people to be sitting there fucking, spending their THC. Yeah, so like a trading gym. But it'll just say casual play. It will just say casual play. Kind of like if you went to go play a pickup game of basketball. You know what I mean? There's no rules, there's no, like, specific... Well, there's the regular trading card game rules, but there's no, like, you're not going to lose points, you're not going to lose standing, you're not going to lose THC, you're not going to lose any of that stuff. You're just going to fight each other, and then there will be a winner and there will be a loser. And it'll be a great way to test new deck ideas and things like that. If you want to test, if you're brand new or something like that, and you wanted to test the free Monsuta Card Shark as well as the free deck that is set with that Monsuta Card Shark, and you want to go ahead and, again, test that out, because that will be updating on a regular basis. We'll constantly have that. That'll be a revolving door sort of situation where once a week is up or 2 weeks is up, that Monsuta Card Shark will wave bye-bye, and then we'll bring in another Monsuta Card Shark. And it's going to be the same 6 Monsuta Card Sharks. It's just, like I said, it's going to be a revolution. It's going to be going around in a circle. Basically going around and you can be able to pick different ones. And the reason behind this is so that people can be able to use all the different Monsuta Card Sharks in the future. Because the hope and anticipation is that these cards will be worth quite a bit down the line. And people, before deciding whether they want to spend, $50 to $250 on building, because that's the concept, is I believe that there's going to be different tiers to different decks and stuff like that. There's going to be a tier list. There's going to be the top tier list. That's going to be super expensive. But there should be decks that you could usually get for around $50 to $150 that will be decently competitive. Like at least in the mid rankings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? To where you could at least be like, you know, dueling people and, you know, not just absolutely fucked. That's the concept anyways. That's the concept anyways. All right, let's open up a thing here. Let's unbox this. All right, Calypso Crystal is going to be up for grabs. Let's see what's coming out of the pack. It's a heads, which means we got Grubfish coming. We got Grubfish coming. All right, did I get our last group in here? I do have the heads on there as well. No, last time, Simons, it was top 5. So Tobias Twizzler was Anti-Killa, my apologies, CMC Ski, Leland 4, Bent SW Pop Lover, and Simon Says. Those were our 5 winners. So you. And you. So those were our top 5 last time. This is going to be a top 3 situation. This is a rare card that's going up for grabs. So let's see here. So 1st, 10th, and 20th will be winning a card on this one. So we're going to mix that up a little bit. 1st, 10th, and 20th. Hopefully everyone heard that. Hopefully everyone hears it. Hopefully it's still a thing inside of your brain that's rattling around. Because it is 1st, 10th, and 20th. We're doing Grubfish Royale. So get your spins ready. Get all that stuff. And a boom. It'll be one of the first. It'll be the first rare that gets added to the misprint category here from Series 5. I actually haven't even made the scheme yet, so I'm excited. I'm going to be doing that after the stream. And like I said, all the artwork's been done, so that was kind of the nice part last night when I was preparing for the show. I was like, sweet, all the artwork's done. Damn ads. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, I don't have control over the back end here, and I know that that Left just put on some of the affiliate stuff. He's like been screwing around with the back end and things like that, so the ads may have they have some really weird generic settings for the ads here. So I'll go ahead and ask him if he knows what kind of ad setting he has on there. I know that. And it's funny because it's just like some people super care about the ads and whatnot, but I don't necessarily have a major. It's funny. The only time that I like don't like when I get an ad when I'm watching a stream is like right when someone's saying something important, and then I'm like, no. But I also like, and again, this isn't like my channel, so I'm like not getting paid for you watching that ad right now. But that's one of the reasons that I usually don't mind them when I see them on other channels, is because usually people are giving stuff away for free, and they're giving like goodies away and things like that that cost money. And that's basically, in my opinion, when I'm watching those streams, that's like my way of paying in. You know what I mean? Because they do get a tiny amount of money. It is tiny, the amount of money you get for ads. It's ridiculous, actually. It's kind of egregious. Oh yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, any sort of residual is nice residual. You know what I mean? So, and Left's a good dude. Left gives out some amazing prizes. So I definitely glad that he activated the. Because the funny thing is he actually was able to activate the affiliate status for a while. He just chose not to, which there's nothing wrong with that. Congratulations! We have Dahasta. You are first place. You're getting a. Not only are you getting that Calypso Crystals. Calypso Crystals. You're also going to be getting that Heads coin. Funko Freddy, you're going to be getting a Calypso Crystal as well as MHO XD. So 1st, 10th, and 20th. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. Those are our 3 winners for that. And let's move right along. And let's see here. And I'm going to go over the mythics just because we've already burned through so much time here. I'm going to go through the mythics and the other things at a later time, because we're already kind of behind on this and I want to just have some fun. Let's go ahead and hit, do I have everyone's shit there? Just want to make sure I have all of the dot whams. Dahonesta, I can get yours from my stream. Let's go ahead and hit play again. Let's hit play again. I just like to make sure that if someone didn't put in their dot wham or something like that, their address, I like to make sure that it's at least one of the regulars from my stream so that I can go and check Splitting Land spot. Well, would you look at that? The ads work in my favor. How about that, MOXD? There you go. There you go. The ad came on, you weren't able to see, and then all of a sudden you won. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's so the ad came on at the worst time, but it ended up being one of the best times. Ended up being one of the best times. How about that? How about that? Oh, by the way, guys, if you get one of these coins, let me go over here. If you get one of these coins, from the Heads or Tails pack, you can actually stake it for loot, food from loot. So if you see my NFTs, as you can see, I have a few of those as well. I bought a lot of these. Because I was supporting Frazzle. Love Frazzle. Online in is amazing. Absolutely love it. And was super stoked that he made these because this was a great way for me to decide what I was doing for Grubfish. And then after a while, I just started kind of giving them all away. I think I've at least, Jesus, I don't even know how many of these have opened. Over 100? Over 100 of these? I've given out quite a few of them. I think I got like 30 in here or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got like, oh, so there's like 5 per row here. 5, 10, 15, 20. So what, yeah, I got like 35, 40 something in here, 45, something like that. And then I've given out the rest of the ones that I've opened. But you can stake them in here, guys. You can stake them in there. You go to my wallet. You can deposit the RAM. You can withdraw the RAM. You can claim your food. You do stuff like that. I find it interesting because usually he had the fodder packs up for a while, which you're actually able to buy those. And with those fodder packs, with the goblin loot, with the goblins, not the goblin loot, but the goblins themselves, there's goblin loot, which if you see here, I'm actually earning loot for Warsaken via that method. Which those are the goblins that come out of the fodder packs, which you can actually buy those for specifically that. Now you can buy that specifically for the loot if you want to. Push off. But yeah, that's how that works. And as you can see, there's a lot of them on here. There's not just those ones. It might even be good if you have lots of projects in your wallet and you're not sure. Just go take a scroll through. Some of the stuff that you have might be stakeable for stuff. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even go and click on this chonk farm, but I'm pretty sure that I can stake. Oh no, no I can't. I lied. Don't listen to me. I thought I had some chonks, but I don't. I don't. I'm a liar. There's no chonks here. There's no chonks. All right, let's see. What's going up for grabs here? What's going up for grabs here? Let's put. All right, let's see here. Oh, really? Is Bluey Blunicorn a mythic? I thought she was a legendary. Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So I don't want to give out 2 flowers today. I didn't want to give out a legendary flower. So let's do Atomic Atom instead. Atomic Atom is up for grabs here. And we'll give out 2 Atomic Atoms. We'll give out 2 Atomic Atoms. We'll give it to first place. And we will give it to... Do we have 30 people? We do! I'll give it to first place, and I'll give it to 30th place. And... let's see here. Second place will get the Consolation Head or Tails coin. Just because it'll be sad if you get second place. So you get the heads or the tails. You get the heads or the tails. Let's go ahead and start this. Mythic. Atomic Atom. Who I did not show you. Let's go to Atomic Atom. Look at Atomic Atom and his big old buck teeth. That's a big ass bomb. Atomic Atom's going to go beyond just removing cards from the field. Atomic Atom is going to remove cards from decks. So get ready. This is going to be one of those starvation deck, one of those starvation strategies. Which, when I say that, that is going to be. Yep. And just to be clear, Funko, it is 30th place or first place. Well, either one. There's only 2 Atomic Atoms going out. One for first, one for 30th. And then second place will get whatever comes out of this coin here. So that's what we're about to do. We're about to decide the game right now. Let's see what we get. And one of my favorite things for, what's it called? For Doom Rollers is I can't remember who it was, but someone who has a massive delay always has actually started winning, and they just guess. They just start typing in exclamation whatever, all right? And they just, like, basically every 15 seconds, they just enter in a new letter. And I was like, that's genius. That's like... No, he will not have a multiplier effect when he is combined with Big Bomber. He is part of the Bomber series, though. He is definitely part of the Bomber series. The Bomber series is specifically all about removal. So if you actually if you add the Bomber series into your deck, it'll actually be really good for someone like Eddie Maxim. Eddie Maxim is obviously, for those of you who know me that use that in the Discord, he's the creator of Fated Monsuta inside of the game world itself, and he's also a playable Monsuta card shark, and he has an ability which is literally just recycling. He's able to take a card of his choosing from the toasted pile and put it back into the deck and shuffle it. So it's not like you're automatically going to get it, but you will be able to, if you use a card like Atomic Atom and blow all these cards out of existence from the game, you'll actually be able to, and it actually, if you don't, say you don't have a card in your hand and you want a higher chance of getting it, you could remove a bunch of cards with Atomic Atom, send them to the toasted pile, and then and then if you send the specific one that you wanted into the toasted pile, you would be able to take that, shuffle it back into the deck, and now there's 10 less possible options to get than the card that you wanted. So that is that's one of the interesting things about that. Blind Rollers. I had really good Doom Rollers on lefts when he didn't change the screen and I couldn't see you playing. There we go. We got Doom Rollers coming out. So Atomic Atom's going to blow shit up. That's like flat out how that's going to go. Alrighty. Oh, I just realized I haven't been on the screen this whole time. Oh, wow. That's super tiny. If I want it like that. Yeah. How about that? I always find this blocks the screen, though. Although it does... Oh, then you can't see the options there. Just like fucking with shit. Alright, we got Tails, so it's going to be Doom Rollers. So I'm going to go ahead and do Super Doom Rollers. Super Doom Rollers! Alright, I'm going to go tinkle super fast. Everyone, go ahead. This is for, as I said, Atomic Atom. Huge, huge prize. Make sure that you're playing. And if you're in just any letter, select any letter. It's better than selecting nothing. I promise you. Because if you're in that center section like Dahanishta is right now, Omerta, Teddy Shouts, you guys are right in the center. You guys are going to get smushed. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Move! For the love of all that is holy, move! Oh, no, there's that left side. People getting smushed left and right. All right, best of luck to you. I'll be right back, like I said. Got a tinkle. Super. Hi. Wow, perfect timing. Olivier, congratulations. You are the winner. And Techie004, looks like you are our 30th place finisher, as well as Olivier, you're our first place finisher. And Dathical, I am so sorry for your second place finish. You will be getting that Tails coin, though. Boom! There we go. And 30th is going to be Techie. Stone Perspective just missed it. Super close. Super close. You were 31st, Stoned. Obviously, Dehanish, though, you were very close as well. Oh. Dathical, I have to leave you on there because you got that Tails coin. And you were going to be winning specifically Atomic Atom. And you're getting that Tails coin. And Atomic Atom. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's go ahead and hit play again. And this one is going to be for a legendary. There will only be one winner. There will only be one winner. We're going to do a regular grubfish for this next one. One winner, regular grubfish. There will be no coin spin for this one. And let's go ahead and show y'all what you'll be competing for. The one, the only, the legendary Sophie Soccer. From the Puncher Posse. While Brock Berry is going to be the Swift Puncher, when you actually play him, he's actually able to, on his first battle, he's able to eliminate someone. So he's actually one of the more powerful cards in the game. That being said, Sophie Soccer is going to be an absolute fucking force of devastation in terms of damage and power. While Brock Berry may be able to knock someone out instantaneously, Sophie Soccer is going to be the uncontended champion in terms of strength and power. Obviously, one of the interesting things is if you were to have two Puncher Posse decks and you played a Brock Berry, you could actually take out the Sophie Soccer the first turn it's laid down. But after that ability is spent, then Sophie Soccer would probably be the better of the two. So Legendary going up for grabs. Sophie Soccer up for grabs. Here we go. That's going to be happening here in just a moment. Oh, perfect. We have that going right there. Everyone hop on in. I'm going to heat up my coffee again that I let get cold because I've been talking so much. I've been running behind. And we're just barely... I wanted to do so many more giveaways than this today. We're just barely getting there. And guys, I will look at the... I'll make an announcement when I look at the Grand Faded Monsuta Stadium City Lights, City Night Lights. I'll be taking a look at that, figuring out what happened there, and then I'll be making an announcement, and then we will go from there, obviously, with that. And then I obviously will be able to see that because someone was saying that there's only 32 groups, something like that. So we're going to check that out, and I'm going to see what occurred there, and we will take care of that. What else? I feel like there was something else that someone brought up that I wanted to look at once I got off here. Shit. That was the super important one that immediately popped off here. Oh, yeah. Next week, because Street Frog was talking about it, next week we'll be posting that. We'll be taking care of it. We'll be taking care of it. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, itchy, 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 itch. And that's just it, Earth, is if that's the case, and that did happen, then we may have to open that up just for fairness purposes for other people to be able to get that. So we may have to do another airdrop of it, which I wouldn't want to do, but I also want to make sure that everything is as fair as possible, just in case anyone does want to get multiple copies of it. Because, yeah, that's important. I want to make sure that everyone has that same opportunity. We won't make a full episode out of it, but we'll just do it at the start of like the next week episode or something like that. So I'm going to take a look at that, and then I'll make an announcement based off of what has occurred. And, yeah, we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Oh, here we go. Almost got the pop. Oh, God, the right side of my neck has just been in absolute pain lately. Ever since I got sick, that's like the side of me that got like the worst. I don't know if that's like where I'm draining or something like that, but it's just all flamed and my nodes are kind of fucking swollen over on that side and shit. Here we go, choose game. We're doing the Grubfish Royale. And again, this is for that legendary misprint Sophie Soccer, which there will only be 30 of those in existence. Only be 30 of those in existence. Definitely one of those cards that gets a higher value on the secondary market. And like I said, guys, we're just going to keep on pushing forward. Everything's out of the way. And I'm just working on getting my smart contract knowledge down and working on this wallet smart contract integration on the website. Just because, number one, I want to be able to look at work that's being done and be able to know whether it's being done properly. Because and again, I don't ever want to name this because it's not even necessarily like a negative or something like that. But I know that there are projects where people have been, you know, basically the work starts and then like you didn't know how the work was supposed to be done. So then all of a sudden, when people start working on it, they say it's going to take a long time, and you don't know how long coding takes or anything like that, or how difficult the process is and things like that. It's kind of hard to tell whether someone's raking you over the coals or not. And I know that there was, it's not even necessarily that someone's going to like rake you over the coals, like they want to get more hours or something like that. Some people will say that they can do it, and they've never done it before, and so they can't do it. But fortunately, the people that we're looking at right now, they all look like they're completely on the up and up. They've actually done other things on the blockchain as well. So we know that they actually can do the things that they say that they can do. But again, that's just, I'm one of those people that likes to cover all of my bases. Oh shit, Funko Freddy. He just won. Ah, God damn this sickness. Boo! Boo being sick. I'm not sick. Fuck being sick. I'm going live tomorrow anyways, no matter what. Fucking kiddos are not here, so I will be going live for Saturday Night Fever. Oh. Me and my stuffed nose would be blowing boogers all over everyone. I should have played the lottery. I've been 5th 3 times today. Damn! Over and over again. So congratulations to you. Funko, that's an absolutely awesome win. Absolutely awesome win. Maybe you'll have a fever for Saturday Night Fever. One can only hope. Because I haven't been burning up, which usually you're fighting shit. Usually you're fighting shit when you're burning up and stuff like that. But that was the other fucked up thing. Is like, when I blew my nose earlier today, like one of like the capillary things like blew off. I need to add the winner to my name. There you go. It took some time, Chucky. I remember there was a period of time after Funko changed his name to Funko Freddy the Winner. He started like losing all of a sudden after that. Like when he first changed his name. It's come full circle. It's come full circle now. But at the beginning, it wasn't always easy. It was rough sledding getting into the thing. Saturday NFT fever. Absolutely. Absolutely. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. You never know when you're going to win. You never know when you're going to win. Sophie Soccer coming off the board. Absolutely loving it. All right, let's go for a much broader scope here. Let's go for some, let's do one more. And we're going to make this a big win. We're going to make 10 people winners. We're going to make 10 people winners. How about that? It'll just be top 10. Top 10. Top 10 people are going to win a, whatchamacallit. Actually, not only will top 10 win a common Series 5 misprint, I'm going to pick one more misprint that I'm going to give out 10 of, which is going to be a common rarity. So it's not like it's a super high rarity, but you'll be one of the first ones holding it because we do have 15 commons that we're going to be introducing. So we'll do another common here, and we'll do top 10. And then everyone else who is just enters in and puts their dot wham in there, I will be sending a birthday NFT out to you. Which again, that will be stakeable. And when it comes to the public minds, there will not be a limit to how much you can stake. So it's just going to be extra staking goodness. So do keep that in mind. There is a use to them. I've seen some people like just toss them off to the side. Some people have burned them and things like that. They will be stakeable. They will have purpose. So that way everyone goes away with the prize today. We don't always do the everyone goes away with the prize, but I like to do everyone goes away with the prize every once in a while. Every once in a while. I was up late last night screwing with stuff. Screwing with stuff for the stream, screwing with stuff for the project. I like to do research on other projects to see if there's anything that I want to think about implementing inside of my own universe, or, acclimating it to fit inside, acclimating and creating something that would fit inside of Toxelmania specifically. It's also another reason that I've actually chose the longer route on this, was because, at the time when I first created this collection, it was so new that, like, no one had any sort of groundwork or pavement built for any of this shit, you know what I mean? It was just everyone didn't have a game that was built. Everyone was doing releases, and I kind of came right at the end of that. Like, I did like one pack release that sold out fairly quickly for not having a whole lot of people that knew about it. That was Series 1. That was 500 packs. They were $5 a pack. And, that was like the first one, the first rendition of it. And that was like right when things were we started reaching the point shortly after that where, like, if you bought a banner, you did not sell out. Before, back in the day when you bought a banner to advertise for your shit, everyone bought your shit. Like, there was so much money flowing on the Wax blockchain that just, people were like, fuck it, I'll buy everything! But now it's a little bit more discerning, and that's probably a good thing, honestly. That's honestly probably a good thing, in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, that is a positive. That is a plus. That is all that. Before I start that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of this other stuff. I have long missions for all of my fucking truckers, man. All my truckers are taking a long-ass time to do shit. All my missions are super long today, is basically what I'm saying. Let's see. Can I race right now? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I'm going to be 10 minutes into the NFT action news, so I can't race just yet. Although, ever since I got that additional exotic car, I had a bunch of tuners that I wasn't able to use. But I've started to really get that nitro at a better rate, and now I'm down to... for individuals, yes. For creators, maybe not so much. Yeah, less than that. Man, Castle NFT and learning that there can be a lot of sketch kept me up all night, so just wake up. What happened with Castles NFT? I didn't hear about Castles at all. I thought they were still up and kicking. What happened with Castles? Dude, I've heard some crazy shit. I heard part of the reason that we have all the blacklist rules and shit like that is because specifically they launched a free-to-play version. Oh, shit. So, like, it has all the same stuff that you can get, but you don't have to pay any money for it? Is it like, do you still get NFTs and all the same stuff that you would from the pay-to-play version? It's a separate game and mode. Got you. I'm a big fan of some of these games that are coming out. Mining Network has done a fairly good job of getting their shit all put together and whatnot with different features. They keep evolving. They almost had 1 million wax in sales, so they're still popping like nobody's business, in my opinion. That doesn't mean, again, this is not me saying go buy this now. This is good. Not me saying go get this now. Let's be clear about that. It's still highly volatile. Like, it was down to almost below a wax for a long period of time. And then with the most recent stuff that they did, they kind of rekindled that fire and passion in a lot of the users and followers. So, obviously it's looking good again right now, but there was just a period of time where it would have been a little bit cheaper to get in. But this newest stuff that they release, like these Class 5s, they're so fucking powerful. Like, if you can't afford these new Class 5s, like, you could easily get left in the dust. I don't disagree with him in doing so, but his response to a concern was rather alarming. There's a lot of people that have alarming responses to concerns. Like when Blue Penguin mentioned that someone may have gotten more than one, some people may be like, fuck you, Blue Penguin! I'm perfection! Or, I don't know, like, And on the other hand, well, that sucks. Like, you know, I just got to go look at what he's talking about. And people bring shit up for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, people bring shit up because they care about a project, usually. Usually people aren't, like, bringing shit up because they don't care. You know what I mean? Usually it's, you know, usually there's something where... And again, and it's usually if you have fucked something up, the way to deal with it is admit, okay, whoopsie, fucked this up. Okay, here's what's going to happen going forward. And, like, here's what we're going to do to make it fair for other people and things like that, which, you know, could give them more time and things like that if more people got stuff and things like that to collect the full set. Obviously gives the same person that got more to collect them, but then at least everyone, you know, has that same opportunity and choice if they so choose to. I do try not to make, like, super hardcore, like, go buy and spend money on stuff events all the time. Like, I try, like we try to do stuff that will stimulate the second market for sure. But there's a reward for it. It's not just like, oh, by the way, go spend money. It's not, here's this thing you can spend money on. It's just, there's usually a reward that's going to, down the line, give you a much higher return. That's the idea behind it, though. It's the idea behind it, anyways. Like, for those blend competitions, we're not going to be releasing a whole lot of mutants and stuff like that. We're not going to be, you know, making it available for people to be able to purchase those. We want people to spend THC on skins. So if you're here early and you actually got some of those and you get those airdrops, that's probably going to return your value over a course of time. Again, that's the idea behind it, is that it's something that you won't have to be like, oh no, I have to waste all this THC on this thing. Like, it's no. If you wanted just one and you want to have one of each NFT, this is a great way to do it. You'll be able to get everything. You don't have to wait. You don't have to craft. You don't have to worry about RNG. Just bing, bang, boom, go. Warsaken's looking hot. Warsaken, they're getting this ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been ready all day. I'm ready all day. Ready all day, baby. I guess I got to sync to the cloud, which we're almost done here. I'm going to do this next one here. By the way, did I tell you which one we were even playing for? Did I tell you even which one we were... Did I even tell you which one we're competing for? I told you that 10 people are winning. I don't think I told you. Let's go ahead and... I like Cuboid. We're going to go with Cuboid. Cuboid's going to be a fun one. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I like so many of these. It's not fair. All right, no, I'm going to stick with my initial one. It's going to be Cuboid. It's going to be Cuboid. I'm going to stick with my gut feeling on this one. Cuboid giveaway. Top 10 situation. Everyone that enters into this one is going to be getting that birthday NFT. So let's go ahead. Let's choose the game. And let's see who's going to be the winner. The winner is going to get the heads or tails coin from this as well. They'll be able to stake it for food. Get that totally for free. Just add it on there in addition. And go ahead and reveal NFTs. Bro, 69 mega. You need to chill, whoever the fuck this. Who creates a bot called 69 mega? What a weird name for a bot. Is there even anyone watching on YouTube? It's like one person on YouTube. It's just like, yeah! Mega69.com! 84% will find a girl for you. 60% of the time, it works all the time. Sex Panther. The fuck, man? Alright, so let's do that. Let's shuffle that up. That's not the inventory, you doof. There we go. Go to the inventory. Go to the inventory. There we go. We got a tails. I wanted to see what we had here. I don't know why. I keep clicking things and then it's not going to the location that I click. That's okay. That's okay. So we got the tails option on here. We got the tails option on here, which means that we're going to be doing Doom Rollers. No. No. I don't want anyone to watch. You can watch on YouTube if you want to, but like I was saying that there's someone on YouTube that's like someone's name is literally a sex site, and they like, and it's funny because this actually hasn't happened in a while. This happened like weeks ago when I was on a show, and it was happening on the YouTube side. Thankfully, everyone was on the Twitch side of things, so they didn't see someone like Mega69. Everyone to YouTube for easy girls. No, that's not what this show's about. Super Doom Rollers, here we go. Top 10 situation. Here we go. To YouTube! It just sounds funny. Rug pull. Sorry, I took away the titties. I took away the titty site. I banned the guy with the titty site name, so he's gone. He's gone. Titty man is gone. I think they have X-Girls at Home Depot. That's funny. Like X-Girls, is that code for something else? Is that code for something else? I just went to YouTube. Move, Freddy! Move! That was funny. I read that and it made me laugh. No, Freddy, no! No! Oh my god, so many... Oh, Blue Penguin! Wow! That was skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! 10! I think we're at our top 10 situation. I think we're at our top 10 situation. Oh no! CMC Ski gets out of there! Just competing for the coin. I feel like first place should get like a wheel spin in addition. We'll add like a wheel spin. So you'll get the common, you'll get the coin, and then we'll add a wheel spin. See what else you get. I'm going to update the wheel for our stream. Oh, we're almost done. We got 4 minutes until Left House is on. Amazing, amazing show coming up. God, you know what I'm ready for? I'm ready for elephant pizza, man. I'm ready for the elephant pizza. That's what I say. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of dead people there. Only down to our top 2. One of you is going to be getting, in addition to your common misprint, which again, we showed that off to you. Selected it. My brain's running a blank. I know which one I selected. Let me see here. Where are you? Q-Boy! Top 10 is going for Q-Boy. It's like, I know I have it written down here. Just in case I did forget, because I'm a stoner. That and I'm like sick and borderline delusional, but that's okay. I will never stop. I will... No! CMC Ski! No! No! You ran into it. No! You had the dub! The dub was there! No! The good news is you still get a common misprint. You didn't take yourself out of the winner's circle. You're still in the winner's circle. Actually, everyone's technically a winner because everyone that put their .wham in here is actually going to get that NFT that I was talking about. Boom, there we go. We got, oh, the top 10. Look at you, all you fantastic, wonderful people putting your shit in there. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Number 11 is me. Dang the Funko's like, you son of a bitch! I hate being first loser. First loser's the worst. That's like, whenever you're just out of there and you're like just one spot, you're like, fuck her! Always. First time playing for real. There you go. There you go. You almost won it. You almost won it, man. That was good shit. Yeah, dude, I play on the phone too, and that is, if you ain't first, you're last. If you ain't first, you're last. Alright, so that's a heads coin. So you get a heads coin, Reginth. Let's give you a wheel spin here from our previously set up wheel that's just been chilling here. We'll shuffle that on up. We'll give you a spin. 71 items. Did I add more items to this? I thought I only was down to 61. So 500 star bits. If you don't have... Rajith, if you don't have anything saved on my channel for a name, for Splinterlands, or Hive rather, then I'll just send you a common misprint. I'll send you a common misprint. It won't be a Series 5 misprint, but it'll be a common misprint from Faded Monsuta. That'll do it. That's the end. Guys, we have Left House starting his show like pretty much immediately after that. As a matter of fact, I have like 1 minute. And in that 1 minute, I'm going to bring you to Left House. Yes. Yeah! We're going to go look at the drop, because, guys, this is going to be sick! It's going to be a super exclusive staking pool, specifically for the people that end up getting this. As you can see, it's only 250, 2.5 wax, in order to get the actual house that you put the elephants in. As you can see, with the ability of counting, there's 6 spaces on top. and 4 spaces on bottom, which probably means that there's 10 different elephants that you'll need to collect. So go ahead, when you're in there, you'll be able to go ahead and get these drops. You can grab that one, and you'll be able to grab these packs. They're only 5 wax. There's only 500 of them available, so do make sure you check this out. And I'm sure Left is going to tell you possibly more about this, or they're going to have an amazing guest on the show today, as well as doing awesome giveaways. It's Friday, so it's an open giveaway, so everyone can win. So I'm going to get the fuck out of here right now so that he can get on, because he gets on literally in less than a minute. So thank you everyone for showing up for Friday. I'm going to make that announcement once I figure out what the fuck happened with that airdrop today, with the Grand Fate of Monsuta Stadium Square City Night Lights. take care of that. Thank you everyone for showing up. Have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy the NFT action news on Left Action House. Boom.